Boxing King Media in association with boxer Sandy Ryan. A huge opportunity come up for you this Saturday. So just tell me, first of all, you've been living in Portugal for a while. Your fans probably don't even know. You've left Derby?
Not kind of living, but I've done like literally half of my camp there, and I love it over there. Just it's chilled. I can focus, no stress. Like, yeah, I'm just chilled over there, and I'll be definitely doing most of my camps there.
It's interesting because it seems to me, before I start talking about your fight, I feel like that loss kind of changed everything about you because your personality changed. That's what it seems to me. You come across a bit more focused and a lot more serious. Was that part of the plan after that, just to move away from here?
Yeah, I'd made a lot of changes after that, and each camp we're just like evolving, and the camp we've got out in Portugal is perfect, really. So we'll be using it again, and yeah, everything's changed since that loss.
Tell me about the moment you got that phone call, because I'm guessing you didn't know you was going to get a world title fight. So when did you first find out about it? Who rang you, and how did that conversation go?
My manager. I was actually in Portugal. It was at the start of the year, and not the start of the year, bit into the year, and I remember I was in a spa and I just come out of the sauna, and my manager texted me, and I started crying. I was crying for like 20 minutes because we had like, the plan was obviously world title this year, but I thought it was going to come later on in the year. So for it to come this early, I was just like, wow. So yeah, I was a bit emotional.
I bet. And when it all sunk in, did you even ask him who the opponent was, or did you not care?
I didn't. It was a yes from me, whoever it was. Like I say, the cam woman, any woman can get it.
Definitely. I was gonna say the whole thing. Africans, Mexicans. In fact, where's your opponent from? I forgot. It escapes. Is it France?
Canada. French Canadian, yeah.
Was half right. So what do you know about her? I know she's 32. She's also undefeated. She's had one more fight than you. She got amateur pedigree. Have you ever come across her before?
I don't know about her amateur pedigree. I don't think she's done a lot, but she's tough, durable, and she's coming to fight. So at this level, I can't be switched off. I have to be switched on and focused, and just I'm focused on her. Like, you'll see when I get in the ring, my eyes will be on her, and I'll see everything that she's throwing. Whether she wants to throw a million punches at every round, let her throw them a million punches, because you're going to walk onto a shot. You cannot expect to win a world title by just throwing a million shots every round. You're going to walk onto a clean shot, and with 8-ounce gloves, down.
Well, you said it, and then you touched on this, remaining focused, etc. Looking back, I was ringside for your last fight, and I felt like the first few rounds, you were just like, you didn't really follow the plan, and then it seemed like at some point you clicked and you thought, right, I need to get my shit together, and then you dominated the fight. Did you feel that as well?
What in
The Nottingham fight.
what the first one, the first Farias?
No, not Friday. The second one, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was so laser focused. Me and Cliff, we had a plan, and we just stuck to it nicely throughout the whole fight. And when I boxed her, she didn't have a chance of beating me.
Why was it so completely opposite to the first fight, where you went from a close fight to completely dominating, in especially in the last 6-7 rounds? You nearly got the stoppage as well.
Yeah, just I did a lot of things wrong in the first fight, and that paid me the loss. So I just turned it around and got everything right. So.
And obviously the messages and the online reports are potentially you win this Saturday. Jessica McCaskill has apparently already signed. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But I know your focus is this Saturday, but it must be crazy to you to know that from a loss to 4 fights or 3 fights later, you could be the undisputed champion. That must sound crazy in itself.
Crazy to some people, but not to me and my team, and I think Eddie now, he believes in me because the level of opponents that I've just overcome, they're world level, and to the boxing people and to the people that know. So I think I've put myself in this position by showing what I'm made of and with the level of opponents that I've just beat.
And this last question for you, just completely off topic, post boxing, are you already thinking, life post boxing? I don't know if you ever considered being a mum. I just randomly thought that. I can't imagine you being a mum, but have you thought of that sort of stuff?
Yeah, of course. And my nieces, I love my nieces, man. I'm a family woman, so yeah. My nieces, I can't wait to see my nieces. You just like brought it to me about my nieces.
What kind of mum would you be?
I'd be the cool mum, but disciplined. But I'd be the cool mum, me, I think. I'd be taking my nieces out when they're old enough. When I've retired.
You've got a long way to go and a lot of big fights potentially down the line. I could chuck all sorts of names at you right now, so but hopefully we get to that point. Sandy, appreciate your time. Anything else you want to add for your fans before I let you go?
No, just thank you for supporting and yeah, thanks you, man. I've known you for a long time.
Amateur days.
Yeah, amateur days. Shit. But yeah, no.
Good to see you doing well, Sandy. Thank you.